Hey guys, welcome back to another movie review. Today we're not just talking about any movie. Today we're talking about the best movie of 2020. Also, I got a new mic. Pretty cool, huh? So Soul is the newest Pixar movie. You guys know Pixar. They make like some of the best animated features in the industry. And at this point, I feel like even when they make something that is like, it's still kind of watchable. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Soul is the first Pixar movie to be released straight to a streaming service. It has no theatrical run. And I'm gonna say it right now, it's a damn shame. At this point, I feel like Pixar has perfected the art of, animation. I feel like between this and Into the Spider-Verse, it's gonna be really hard, and it's gonna take a really, really long time for anyone to improve upon this two style of animation. You guys know how in Toy Story we made that jump from 2D to 3D? It's gonna take so long for anyone to come up with something remotely close to that, right? Because like the animation style, it's just so beautiful, man. Like if it's too real, it might as well be live action, but it's too fake, it's not good enough for the standard for this era of animation. So you gotta hit that sweet spot. They gotta strike that balance, so right for this movie, and I thought they did it beautifully. You guys know how Pixar, they make movies for kids, but the parents, they can't enjoy the movie, but mainly the movies, they're made for kids, right? This is the first time a Pixar movie, in my opinion, was not made for the kids. This is the first time a movie was made for the adults. And before you guys bring in Inside Out, let me say this. Inside Out was made for teenagers and college students. Alright? You can't watch this movie and tell me, oh, this is a kid movie, because the themes that they tackle and the subject matter, this is as adult and as mature as you can get. You ever watch a movie and it just make you think about life, your life, and just think about like, holy shit, like what am I doing? Like it's that type of movie. I watched this movie about halfway in and I was like, holy shit, like this movie is it's saying something to me. Like it's doing something to me. Like I can feel my brain changing, and I can feel like the tissue in my head just like moving around, you know what I mean? Jamie Foxx, man, I feel like people, they don't give him enough credit, and I've been saying this for years, man. Like I feel like Jamie Foxx might be one of the best actors working today. He's ridiculously talented. It is absurd. You know how like some actors, like even like the top actors in Hollywood, they can only play a certain type of roles. Like they can only play a certain type of characters. You know what I mean? Even like the best one. If you think like Leonardo DiCaprio, you think like Joaquin Phoenix. These are great actors, right? They tend to be known for one thing or like a few things. Jamie Foxx, he doesn't do that. Like Jamie Foxx, he play everybody. He can be anybody. And with this particular role, I feel like he brings so much to the table, of making this character so relatable, so funny, so fun to be around, heartbreaking at times, right? Like this character, when you think about it, is just an everyday man. And you gotta get that casting so right, you know what I mean, in order to make this character not boring. Because one wrong move, man, like this character could come off bland, uninteresting, boring. But man, oh man, you got Jamie Foxx. Just through his voice, he makes me feel, so many emotions throughout the movie. It is so impressive. It's so good, dude. Tina Fey as 22 is also another standout performance for me. I thought she was really, really likable, really good in this movie. Tina Fey, like, I'm gonna be honest, I've never been a big fan of her. She's funny, and I like her personality, and she's been in some movies that I like, but was never really a big fan. But I thought she was great, as 22, and this character, 22, like once you know who she is and what she represents, it's kind of dark, but it's real, and it is important that you have this kind of character in a Pixar movie. It is such a mature choice, and it probably took me like halfway through the movie to realize like who she is and what she represents. And I feel like the moment you realize that, it's kind of like a little, you know what I mean? Like, holy shit, like they actually went for it. Like they actually put this character in the movie, And I just fucking love the subtlety, like just the little hint of who she is, right? And why she is the way she is, and why she is there, why she is like a trapped soul in this, realm. Like they're not beating you over the head with it. They just giving you hints, right? If you don't see it, you don't see it. But I fucking saw it, and I was like, damn. Wow. Like they put that in a kid movie. They put that in a kid movie. And to go back to what I said earlier, why I think this movie is not exactly a kid movie. It's got the flashy animation, the colors and whatnot, and it's funny. It's a funny movie. There are moments that I actually laugh out loud. It's really, really fun to watch. That being said, the themes and the subject matters that they tackle, it is very, very mature stuff. And I just feel like a little kid, 5 years old, 10 years old, they're not going to be able to understand and appreciate what they're seeing. But for, adults or young adults or parents watching this movie, it's hitting you like right here, man. You see, the movie is asking the questions, is your passion, the things that you love to do and you feel like you could do it your whole life, is that your purpose in life? And it is basically challenging the idea that a person is put on earth to do one thing and one thing for the rest of their life. You're gonna find that spark, and you think that you're put on earth to do that one thing until you die and whatnot, right? But that's not living. Living is about enjoying the moments. Living is about not taking things for granted. And I thought that was so beautiful. It's such a beautiful message, and it's much needed. A lot of people, I feel like, could relate to that and could learn something from the movie, could take something from the movie, and live a better life. Like for me, right? Like right now, my passion is movie, and I want to be in movies. I want to act in movies. I want to be an actor. I want to move to LA and do all that stuff, and be in some of my favorite franchise and whatnot. But hypothetically, right, in my journey of pursuing that, I find something that is not quite my dream, but it is enough, to pay the bill, put food on my table, put a roof over my head, to provide for my family. Do I keep that and be safe, be content with that, or do I push to get that dream? Because you see, Hollywood, they have this thing where they're like, if you have a dream, chase it, chase it with everything that you got, and eventually you're gonna get it. Like it can be very inspirational. It makes you look good in videos, on YouTube and whatnot, but you gotta remember, like, you don't have that much time. You feel me? That passion, that thing, that dream that you're chasing, if you want it that bad, go for it. But remember that your life is not just that one thing, Life is just, it's so many, like, things combined. So if you don't have that, it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting from this movie, and I think that that message, that lesson, is just so much needed. You know, especially for me, that hit me really, really hard, and I cannot thank the director, all the people who worked on this movie. I cannot thank Pixar enough for this movie. It is, especially in 2020, right? I needed that. So guys, Soul, best movie of 2020 without a doubt. Have you seen it? Let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Oh, I forgot. Soul is absolutely a 10 out of 10. If you enjoyed this review, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more reviews like this. And with that being said, I'll see you soon.